afternoon, world. I just took a little drive into General Luna to pick up a tabo basket, which is basically a weaved basket full of greens. We're missing leafy greens, so I bought some of those, brought them back to the house. It's already quite late in the day. Sun is setting. Tide is starting to creep its way back in. Russell was working really hard yesterday. Look, he cleared up all of this. You can see the rake marks all over the floor. Done a good job. It's looking really fresh now. I'm a bit afraid to pick this up. There are so many ants on it. But it's just our vegetable scraps. Need to go in the compost pile. Story has been a really good girl today, so we let her look in the surprise box. And what did you find in the surprise box today?
Books. I found books too.
Yeah? And tell me about your new Play-Doh colours. What have you got here?
Green and orange and dark blue and yellow.
And what are you going to make with them?
I want to make a giraffe.
Yeah?
Also a giraffe.
Yeah, just
Also a giraffe.
one big giraffe, yeah?
Also a giraffe.
Okay. Now we mentioned recently in a video that the cost of vegetables here on the island is not actually that cheap. Let me give you an example. I just went for a 2-hour round trip to pick up these. So we've got basically this amount of greens, you can see on the size of my hand there, and a cucumber and a pineapple. And that cost £10, British pounds, 600 pesos. And that was a discounted price as well. This isn't some kind of inflated foreigner's price. That is literally just how much it costs. You speak to everybody around the island and they all say the same thing. During this quarantine period, because a lot of people have started growing vegetables on the island itself, the prices are reducing slowly because they no longer have to bring in things like garlic and onion from another island. You know, they can actually grow it here. Speaking of growing, let's go take a look if we actually grew anything edible.
You might love this.
What am I gonna love?
You're going to love this. The full kit is balancing the giraffe's head now.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll come have a look at the minute. I'm just having a look at our spinach. So what do you think? It goes all the way up here now. Right up into the other stick. Back down there, over here. And also, it goes up here too. There's so much spinach here now, Story. Look. Come and have a look.
Oh,
What do you think?
it's going to be spinach.
Yeah. Look how much.
I hope there's any frogs around here.
There's probably going to be a frog somewhere. Go have a look. Go have a look. See if you can find one. What are you looking at?
What kind of leaves are these?
We think those are also pumpkin leaves, but we are not entirely sure.
There's beetle on it too.
Yeah, the beetles are having a little feast, aren't they?
Is that their feast?
A feast, yeah, it means like food, like a really big dish.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why is he not going to go under there?
What, the red beetle?
Yeah.
He's eating the leaf probably. I'm going to use that app that we downloaded again to see if we can identify what these are. You going to get? Can you bring the phone for me, please?
I'll just see. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Bye bye.
Thanks, Story. Let's utilise that technology, find out what these are. What are you doing?
Bringing your phone to you.
Thank you very much. Alright, start the free trial again. Let's see. I think I only get 3 snaps or so. Okay, there's one. What is it? Recognition in progress. Is this right? So, this app is not being very helpful at all. It basically said these could be cucumbers or pumpkins. It's a bit too wide a scope for me. I think we should just pick some of these dark green leaves and see what they smell like. Okay, so I've just picked all the mature leaves. Let's see what these turn into. Can't believe how clueless I am about all of this stuff. It's something that I thought I would have learned by now, but you really have to dedicate some time to it. Okay, tell me, what do you think these are? Give them a smell, give them a...
I was thinking it was going to be full up.
No, I didn't want to pick too many of them because I didn't want to kill the plant. What do you reckon?
It looks like a spinach, doesn't it? That's the spinach leaf you picked.
Does it smell like spinach?
It smells green.
Yeah, it smells very green.
We're having leftover curry from last night for dinner, and we didn't have any greens, so I'll add this.
Homegrown, eh?
Thank you, Papa.
The film that I've been watching, that scary film with the monster in it.
You've been watching a scary film with a monster in it? Which film was that? What, Frozen?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess it looks a little bit like the Frozen monster. Hey, check this out, Story.
Wow, you got all of those?
Phwah Phwah spinach. Well, we think it's spinach, we're going to try it out.
Oh, how do we do this?
Use your colours on it, I think. Alright, Play-Doh's away. Dinner time, yeah?
This yellow giraffe is looking that way, look. Oh yeah.
Are you supporting his neck?
Yeah.
Is he ready to go back to bed? We can remake him again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Pop! Okay, there's our greens in there, cooking away. These are the greens we got from local lab. This is my first sighting of Gold all day. Hello Gold, how are you doing? So the Rainbow Room project is still going very slowly. We finally managed to get the yellow done. We actually had to double team that in the end because it was so thin. The progress on the pink is much faster actually.
Oh, the yellow took forever.
Yes, never buy thin yellow thread.
It took like 2 days.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it all day.
No.
But it took like 2 or 3 sittings to get it done.
It took too long. This one was much faster.
Yeah.
And when that one's said and done, how many more colours have you got left?
Green, purple and blue. So
Just
3
2
more.
Okay, then we can
This will
start
be halfway.
sticking it together.
Yeah.
I think Papa's going to be very pleased to see that we're actually eating some of the stuff she planted, eh?
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
It is.
And I am really, really looking forward to dinner because I actually done a water fast today. So this will be the first food that I've eaten for ages.
It's 24 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing this. I've had about nearly 4 litres of water today.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's a good thing we've got some leafy greens then.
Yes.
Tide has come right in now, looking beautiful for sunset. When I went to pick up the greens at the market this morning, I ran into so many people that I know, people that have also been locked down on the island with us, and it's crazy to think of how fast things have happened and how much life accelerated when we got here and got stuck on lockdown. It did make me think about the next chapter because we are moving away from General Luna and heading up north. It's going to feel a little bit like starting again, but I am excited about that too. A fresh start. And the good thing is, it's not like this whole place is going to disappear. We can always visit. Also, our friends Martin and Ave are already up north, so we're going to have somebody there that we know quite well. And also, the other day when I went to Martin's birthday, I was having a long chat with the owner of Phwah, the Italian restaurant right at the north, and he was a really nice guy. He was telling me all kinds of things about the islands that he's discovered since he moved here, and I feel like this place is small enough that you can really have your contacts around you, even if you decide to move to the other side, you know. Today we made a massive online order and we're having it shipped to the new house. I bought things like power banks, even a solar panel. I've got soft furnishings, rugs, things that you buy when you're setting up home. And I'm excited about that, taking control of our future a bit. Okay, it's time to do a little bit more editing and then dinner time. It's a typical working day for me. Good morning. That was such a good dinner last night. We were both so hungry that I just completely forgot to film. The camera went off, went away, and we just guzzled it all down. Growing your own vegetables like that and consuming them for the first time is actually really exciting. I know that sounds like a really old guy thing to say, but especially now these days, knowing that you can actually eat what you grow yourself, taste the difference between even what you get at the local market, because you're never going to get fresher than something that's just been picked from the ground. There's definitely a difference between the thick, mature leaves and the baby leaves. They were more kale-like, but very, very tasty. Also, it's good that we managed to consume something that we put in the ground during this period of time, because it would have been a shame after all that experience of growing things with my mum to not eat something that we actually planted here at this house. We're definitely going to do some sorting out before we leave here, see if we can organise the plants out there, make sure everybody gets something and take some with us too. Story is getting fueled up for her swimming lesson. She is just eating lots of breakfast. And Story's teacher Chi, she's quite the entrepreneur. She's joined up with another friend and they're making really healthy juices. So we've pre-ordered one of those as well and we'll pick that up today. Something that I find interesting that I didn't get a chance to film yesterday was when I went to the community market to pick up our vegetables. They were running a little event where you can just pay a couple of £100 to come down and sell your own products. And actually there were quite a few people there, some of them that were stranded foreigners, that were just selling random things like their mum's hot sauce or their own kombucha that they'd made, or peanut butter or juices, just like foods from home. And I thought to myself, you know, the restrictions that we put ourselves under in the West with like regulations, you need to have a certain health certificate or you need to have a business license before you're allowed to do or sell anything. None of those people would have been able to produce or show their creativity or their entrepreneurship if they were put under those same regulations here on this island. I also like the fact that there was no rule that said you have to be Filipino to be able to sell here. It was like everybody and anybody who's got something to share can share it. And next time an event like that is on, we will definitely go and show it, because I think it's very, very cool that that kind of initiative is happening here on this island. How are things looking out there this morning? Ah, beautiful again. Some locals and tricycle just turning up at the beach. Look how high that tide is today. If it's anywhere near as hot as it was yesterday, we're going to have to make sure Story is covered in sun cream today for her swimming lesson. 2 hours outside in the sunshine. Morning. Looking forward to your swimming lesson? Yeah, I had a nice sleep.
I didn't have a lesson.
No?
I had dreams.
What kind of dreams did you have?
I've forgotten now.
Yeah? What, did you get scared by the dream or?
No.
What kind of dream was it?
It was a nice dream.
Oh, that's alright then.
It was talking to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what did it say?
It said, do you know me?
Just a funny voice?
Yeah.
What, like an animal dream?
I don't have any animal dream. Yeah, I'll tell you what I had in my dream.
Okay.
So, there was a weird thing in there. There was a little... forgotten now.
It might come to you later and then you can tell me later.
I have some breakfast.
Yeah? What's it like?
I have chia seeds in it, look.
Oh, good chia seeds. Make you big and strong.
6 and cacao nibs.
Oh.
Hey Dad,
Yeah.
when the swimming lesson is finished, can we do this?
What, colouring?
Yeah.
Sure we can. Ah, these are the guys that own that little boat right next to the land here. I don't know if Mummy's coming, but would you like to do some shout outs with me?
Yeah.
Alright. First of all, can you do a shout out to...
Do you want... Is it a happy birthday one? No.
It is.
Oh,
Story wants to say
happy birthday.
to Gian Patrick Cruz.
Happy birthday, Gian
Yeah, not bad. And that came from...
Estefani.
That's right, she's the one that gave us the little shout out request. And that was for her boyfriend. Who's the next shout out to? Can you say happy birthday to Maurice?
Happy birthday to me.
That's right, and that came from your boyfriend Nizar Bakingo. I think I got that right, I hope so. Alright, we filmed this on a different day, but you've got a quick shout out we need to do, don't we, to Mason?
Mason,
Yeah?
go and look in the cupboard.
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Hello Mason, happy birthday.
Okay, back to the original shout outs. Okay, I've lost Story, so I'll do the next shout out on my own. And that goes to Jen from Mandaluyong City here in the Philippines, and that came from your partner Riza. Oh, you're back.
And I brought Charlie to help you. Hi Jen.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
love Jen.
Yeah?
Yeah, he turned red.
Did he? Okay, and the last shout out request that I've got time for today comes from Ben V. Guzman, and he wants to say a happy birthday to his 2 good friends, and that is Luisa and also to Grace. I know they're belated birthday greetings, but happy birthday regardless. Hope you had a lovely day. Alright, now I need to get out of my pyjamas. Story needs to get ready for her swimming lesson, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.